So organizing our email is pretty easy, whether we're using the Outlook web client or we're using the full-blown Outlook desktop client. We can organize our email relatively easy. So let's go ahead and learn about how to do that and how to create folders, as you can see here, to organize our data. Then we're going to also touch down, and I'm going to show you examples between the FAT client and the web client. And we'll also touch down on how to move our data into those folders. So stay tuned. We'll jump right to it. So this is actually pretty easy. Notice here we're in the FAT client here. We're looking down. We're saying, well, where do we create a new folder? It's pretty simple. You just go up here, do a right click, and say new folder. Okay? And here it's going to pop up right there. We're just going to type in miscellaneous. And now that folder miscellaneous will synchronize to the web client, but it does sometimes take some time. So there's miscellaneous there, and we'll see how long it takes to get over to the web client. But let's go ahead and look at the web client right now. And when I say web client, what I'm talking about is Outlook. So I'm talking about how Outlook works within the environment. So let's go ahead and see where the web client is for that email. There we go, right there. Oh, and there it is right there. It's already popped up, miscellaneous. So how do we create a new folder inside of the web client? First of all, how do I know I'm in the web client? I'm in the web client because of right there. See the URL? When we're back at the FAT client, there's no URL. So that's your first indicator, is that you're at a URL. That means you're inside of the web client. Now see miscellaneous there? We're going to just cruise on up to the inbox right here. And you see here we have some reservations. So we can do one of two things. Where's that miscellaneous? Where did he go? There he is. We can drag this email. We click down with our left mouse button and just drag and then release. Now it's right there inside of this miscellaneous box. So let's go back over to the FAT client, see if it's come over yet. We'll refresh it and see it's updating right now. It might take a minute. And then there it is right there. So now that information is there, you can continue to work through your inbox, right? I'm a big fan of working through the inbox, getting down to the bottom so you can find the right email. And this is a great way you can move these into different folders and then address them as needed. Let's go back to that inbox again and let's move something a different way. So here, let's move it again to the miscellaneous, but we're going to do a right click on it. And this time we're just going to hit move and we're going to say move it to miscellaneous. Boom. And it's done. Let's go down to miscellaneous, see what we have there. There it is right there. There's the second reservation. Okay, so now let's go over to the FAT client, see what we have. We still only have the one there, but we're going to synchronize it and boom, there it is. So now we can have both of these within our miscellaneous box. If we want to move them back, we can say right click there and say move. We can go back to the inbox. We can delete them. We can do whatever we want. So we learned how to create a folder here. We just said new folder. How do we do that on the web client? To create the new folder on the web client, we go right down here to the bottom. So we're in the folders. Remember, you've got all of this stuff in here. Okay? Right here, if you don't see this, remember you got to click on those three little dashes right there. See the folders? And then go down to the very, very bottom. You see it right there? And then we're just going to click on where it says that, and we're going to type in miscellaneous 2. All right, and then once you hit it, it'll automatically alphabetize it and put it right where it needs to be. Now, if we go back to the FAT client, let's see how quick it, wow, see how fast that went over there? So now we can go back to our inbox again. Let's move this guy over there by just saying miscellaneous 2. Now notice it's not here on my drop-down list. So I'm going to say, but you cannot see, I apologize. We're going to say move to other right there. Okay, now moved it to other folder, which we didn't want to do. So here we're going to say move, and we're going to say other folder. And I'm sorry you didn't see that, but it said other folder, and then you just click on miscellaneous 2. And if we go up there, now it will appear here in just a moment. Or maybe that was the one we just moved over. All right, and again, we can do the same thing, drag it over, and now it appears there. So pretty easy to do, pretty simple to kind of get the hang of it. Let's go ahead and refresh. There they are. I can move these back and forth like this. It's very, very simple, as you can see, moving data into these folders. So go ahead and create as many folders as you like to kind of organize your information. Stay tuned on another video, and we'll talk about a very simple way to use an Outlook rule to actually move that information automatically into a folder. So stay tuned. We'll do that in another video.